Hello, welcome everyone. What? My model is messed up again. Check this out. It's weird. Okay, last time we did a bunch of configuring, and the height also seems messed up today. I don't know what's happening. Also, I'm like standing here for some reason. Hold on. Got this thing, calibration. I got the height. What if that was taller? What if this was here? And then we have this. Okay, and then you know what I realized, everyone? That my my right controller is not working. See, my left controller is here. My right controller literally is not there. It's literally not even here. I'm moving it around, but you can't see it. And that's a problem because I don't know how to pull up the thing. if I look at my hand here, typically I would need like to use my other hand to point at the menu. But I'm not sure how to do that if I don't have another controller. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, hold on. Welcome Stream Elements, welcome Sub, welcome Chocojax, Michael, Namington, Brooke, Duck, Denchi. Am I catching today or releasing? Considering my second controller is not working, probably not catching or releasing. Welcome Yuko. Because in order to catch, you gotta like have one hand on this thing. Actually, no, you don't. You can actually leave this thing on here, and then you could reel in while this is there. So that's a possibility. I am not sure how I'm gonna have the chat up on screen though, unless there's a way to do that. Anyway, the thing is, the reason why this is happening is because the controller. So the battery that I use for my analog clock, which you can't see, but it's over here, in this part of my room right here, the battery died, and then I was like, okay, let me just recharge it, because it's got one of those rechargeable batteries. Welcome Deffins, welcome Modern. And so I took the battery out, I started recharging it, using my battery recharger, as people do. Welcome Lovekey. And then in the meantime, I was like, okay, what if I just take a battery from my controller and I put it in my clock so that the clock continues working, and then I recharge the battery, and then once that battery is recharged, I put it back in the controller, and then it's good. And then I thought it worked. I recharged the battery, I put the other one in my controller, and I guess it didn't recharge. I was like, it kind of recharged really fast. Whoops, oh god. I also just dropped my controller on the floor. You probably heard a very loud noise. That is, in fact, what that noise was. It's fine, though. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so now I'm reattaching the controller. Hold on. This is impossible. We never had such technical difficulties before. Okay, it has been reattached. Okay, it's here, it's working. Anyway, that's the issue. Now maybe I could like, I don't know, what if I like remove the battery and then re-added it? Do you think that would work? Sometimes you just gotta like take the battery out and put it back in. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna hear some sounds. Welcome Nutritious. Okay, the battery is here. I'm disassembling the controller. Oh, what if I put it in reverse? Did this ever happen to you all? Welcome Zully. You ever put the battery in reverse? No, it was not in reverse. I think this rechargeable battery is just dead. What was that sound? Have you not been listening to what I was explaining? I've been describing all of my actions. Okay, I'm putting the battery back in. Okay, there it is. And it does not seem to be picked up. So I think this battery is dead. My right hand in this stream is going to be unusable. Left hand is fine. The right controller is gone now. It's definitely dead. Unless I could take... Hold on. What if I take the battery from my... from the clock that I was using? I'm gonna have to buy new batteries, I guess. Man. This sucks. Welcome, Zoe. All the time. Yeah, remember that one time when I was recharging my batteries and then I put the batteries in the charger backwards? And then when I took the battery out, I was like, huh, these batteries are really hot for some reason. Like, really hot. I think they're fine, right? I don't know. That was concerning. Would not recommend doing that. But okay, this battery's dead. Do I have other batteries in my room that I can use? Maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Oh god, it just dropped. I'm dropping everything. I don't even see. I'm in VR right now. I can't even see where it is. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Welcome, Stanley. Was that a spoon? No, it was the controller. The thing, the battery, what's that thing called? Battery cap? Not battery cap. The, hold on. Let me go into Paint. Let me go to Paint right now. Here we go, okay. Where's my mouse? My mouse cursor right here, jspaint.app. It's like, you know, when you have like a electronic device that takes batteries, the thing, the cover, I guess it's the battery cover, right? This is the part that comes out, and then you got the two batteries in here. The sound that you heard was this thing. Yeah, JS Paint. Welcome, Slime Molder. Maybe I should update the title. My right controller is out of... My right controller battery is dead. So that people know. So people don't ask. They're like, Wolfie, why aren't you fishing? Why is your right controller not working? It's because it's dead. Because it's simply just not working. I probably could have tested this before stream. But you know, I don't do that. Imagine testing things before stream. Literally impossible. Okay, so, no batteries. Anyway, hope everyone had a good Tuesday and Wednesday. It could even be Thursday in your time zone right now. Probably not for anyone here, but it could be if you're like in Japan. Perhaps, maybe. If you're in Europe, it's most likely still Wednesday. Alright, well this controller's dead. I wonder if there's a way for me to like pull up the chat with just one working controller. I'm not sure how I would do that. Hold on. If I were to go here, can I like dock on left controller, float in world, multitasking view, menu? No, I don't think it's possible. I think if I want to read chat, I'm gonna have to pause the game, which means I'm not gonna be able to fish. Your second round interview went well. Let's go. I hope they don't ghost you again. Still Wednesday. 40 minutes of Wednesday left. Soon will be over. I'm coming to Choco's stream later and she's gonna say happy Wednesday to you. What if she doesn't? What if she doesn't even greet you? What if she's not even there today? You don't even know. What if she says happy Friday? Whose emote is that? I don't think I've seen you post this emote before. Rem2M sad. Those ears kind of look like dog ears to me. Oh, they're new. That's why I haven't seen them. I was like, who's this? That's not a dog VTuber. It's a rat. The emote's pretty good though. Very readable. I appreciate them. It's good emotes. I'm sad. Fish? She's got a fishing emote. Does she do fishing though on her streams? Rem2M soup. Rem2M yo. Rem2M laugh. Great. I can't find my AR glasses and have spent the past 2 hours looking for them. As they're my most comfortable way of watching stuff. Now upset, hopefully we'll find them. You have AR glasses? What the? What's the brand? Also, welcome to mine. The one lurkbait thing, the Twitch fishing thing? I think I've seen 2 streamers with that one. I didn't really understand what was going on. Does anyone, like, is that the thing with, like, the channel point redeems, and then it's like, hey, this user caught this fish, or whatever. It is. I don't understand the appeal. The brand is X-Real. X-Real Air smart glasses? What the heck? I've never heard of this. That sounds cool though. It's just a little game for channel points. You get to add custom fish. I see. I mean, I guess that could be cool. Isn't it kind of distracting though? Like if you're just playing something or talking about something and then people are just redeeming fish catching and then it's like, oh, this person caught this fish. And then suddenly everything's like, yo, everyone in chat's like, whoa, look at this fish. And then they're talking about the fish instead of what the streamer's talking about. I don't know. It could happen. It could happen to you. Welcome, Watchreaker. Get VR to watch me in VR. You could, yeah, you could get VR fishing. And then if you had a working controller, you could pull up a screen in VR. You could watch this stream in VR. I think that'd be cool. Ember makes it super small, and I think most people forget it's even there when she starts playing games. But what if they don't? What if no one forgets? What if there's that one guy who goes to every fishing stream, and then they just, the whole time as the streamer is doing things, they only talk about their fishing redeem? Welcome, Essie. And just be like, yo, check out this fish I caught. And then everyone's talking about something else. That does happen sometimes. Yeah, like the marble in streams. Marbles on stream chatters. It's like sometimes you have people that play marbles on stream so much, they have like all the cosmetics, they have like world records in certain marble races, and then they show up. When they join the lobby, it's like a flash of lightning, and then they have like a number 1 next to their name, and you're like, what the heck? Who's this guy? And then they never talk in chat, but they've got the marble records. Yeah, you don't even know them. That happens. You know, that's cool. They're engaging with the whatever. I don't know what it's called. The stream. You know what they're there for exactly. There's like other games that are like that now. Besides just marbles on stream, they've got like there's one that's like racing. That's not just marbles, like racing with a car. There's probably other ones. Yeah, Nitro Karts. I don't see anyone play that though. I remember when it first came out, they were doing sponsored streams. Northern Line was doing some of those streams. But then ever since then, I haven't seen anyone else do it. Ember did that one for a bit. I feel like Marbles is still the top one. Nitro Karts one was kind of fun. Is it fun though? I guess it is more interactive, right? With Marbles, you're kind of just watching. Except for like the levels that have boosting. Actually, I tuned in for a few seconds to someone else's Marble stream today. And isn't there like a new mode? Has anyone seen this? There's a new mode where you tilt the board, right? I don't really know how that worked. It's kind of like, you ever play like Super Monkey Ball? It's like you have the marbles are there. What's going on with my controller today? It's like really it's really laggy. It's not working at all. Anyway, it's like you tilt the map and then the marbles go in a certain direction, but like I didn't understand how that worked. Yeah, boost is a thing depending on game mode. But it's very niche. Most game modes do not have boost. Anyway. What if I try actually fishing today? Now then I can't read the chat. Due to my controller setup, just can't read the chat. Battle mode. Man. My whole setup is kind of messed up today. I don't know what's going on. Like, this isn't working. When I first started the fishing game, it was like your VR setup is like not working or something. Some Steam VR components fail to initialize, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. But then it works. And then now that I'm using my cursor in-game, it's like, it's not even smooth. Look at this. I'm moving it around. It's not even updating fast enough. Man. Why would they do that? Welcome, Hamflow. Fishing. What do you mean? You're saying you can tilt the stage? Yeah, I don't know how that game mode works. But I saw it. You got one of those category people on your stream. What were you playing? I remember this weekend you were playing like some like RPG game or something. I don't remember. I tuned in and you were AFK, and then I left an emote and then I left. Dream Tactics, that's what it was. You ever like tune into a stream and then the streamer's like AFK and you're like, oh man. And then you wait for a few minutes and they're still not back. And then you're like, alright, I guess I'll watch someone else. Yeah, I was dancing. I forgot what emote I sent. Alright, yes. You were playing a song and then I was like, that's cool. And then I left. Yeah, when you have a 15-minute BRB stream. I don't know, I guess 15 minutes... It is kind of long, I guess. But you know, a lot of people stick around. But me personally, if I tune into a stream and they're not there, like in the first... I don't know. How long am I willing to wait? I don't know. It depends on the streamer. If it's someone that I watch all the time, I don't mind. But if it's someone that I'm just like checking in on, like occasionally, like they don't stream that often, I'm like, alright. I guess I'll stick around for a little bit. And then they don't come back, and I'm like, I don't even know when they're gonna be back. Because like sometimes when people BRB, they do say when they're gonna be back, so you have like an expectation. You're like, okay, they're gonna be back in like 10 minutes, and then I could be like, okay, it's good. I can plan for that. Legally mandated stream break of 15 minutes. 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is fine. I don't know. It's probably fine either way. I imagine most people probably stick around. Actually, it's kind of different. It's like if I was not already watching their stream and then I tune into the stream and it's BRB, I'm less likely to stick around. But then if I was already watching their stream and then like they just went AFK for a while, I will stick around typically. It's only when like, I don't know, what's the name for it? I don't even know. You know what I mean. Things. Criteria. Legally mandated. Yeah, sunk cost fallacy. Welcome, Liquid Cake. I watch Ellis, don't you? Yeah, that's who I was talking about. I was watching her marble stream today. That's where I saw the tilting. I don't know. It's cool though. She has good emotes. Let's check out some emotes. Got my emotes, Northern Lions emotes. Got gifted a sub to Michael A.L. Fox. Choco Jacks emotes. Chana emotes. Hamflow emotes. Yuzuki emotes. Moonybug emotes. Alice emotes. Razul, I have a Razul gifted sub. Kragi. Avispa, Yuffie, Chia, Nino, Essie, Parsi. That's all. Those are all the subs I have. I tuned into one of those streams for the first time a day or two back. Ellis streams. Yeah, she streams at like daytime hours. It's like starts at like around 10 a.m. my time and at like 3 p.m. I think it's chill to leave on in the background sometimes. Mario Kart. I feel like she gets angry every time she plays Mario Kart. I don't know. Sometimes people just play games with chat and then they get upset because chat is so much better. I've joined some Mario Kart streams. I never do well. Every time I try to play Mario Kart when a streamer's playing it, I always get like 11th or 12th place. I'm just not good at that game. Apparently there is a meta in like choosing what cart to use. But I don't know the meta, and I just choose the default carts, which apparently is pretty bad. But also I'm not that good at steering. Let's see, Michael says, I want to play Mario Kart with Choco and just focus her with everything. Bullying the streamer on their stream? What the... And then they call out your name. They're like, oh, Michael, why would you do that? If you can be consistently 11 out of 12, you just need to play 100 opponents. To win? To be better? This only has 17 subs, 4 of which are not gifted. So you're telling me you're subscribed to 13 streamers with your real money? Meta this, meta that. Yeah, why haven't you meta good cart yet? Am I right, gamers? Michael says, if she bullies me on her stream, I can return the bullying. No. Why would you do that? Why would you bully the streamer? It's messed up. It's hecked up, man. Have you ever met an alien? Has anyone met an alien? I just need to play against 100 opponents to be 11 out of 100. No, I don't think that's how that works. Probably. If someone has Mario Kart locked and loaded and ready to play, they're probably playing frequently. Yeah, but like playing frequently doesn't necessarily mean you're good, right? Like I play a lot of games and I'm not necessarily good at them. Like look at fishing, right? I play this for like hundreds of hours. I would not say I'm good at this game. All of the complex fish, I don't even catch them. Sometimes people, they just play without any intention of improving, and I think that's cool. Pretty good at Picross, I guess. I'm like, decent. I played Noida frequently, and I'm poop at that game. I mean, isn't, like, I feel like that game's a lot of RNG, right? I guess there is some skill, like knowing which things are good, knowing your movement. Welcome, Tag Barrel. Is this even a way to get good at catch and release? You mean, is there even a way? Yeah, you can go, like, try to catch some actually challenging fish instead of using the default bait. I don't do that, though. But you could, hypothetically. There are people that are good at catching the big fish. Devin says, I would say I'm decent at Pokemon and Smash Bros. What about Magic the Gathering? That's what I would have expected. As you are often talking about Magic the Gathering. Liquid Cake says, I think good people can kind of get into the end maybe 1/3 of the time. Can be good at FTL2, I'm not. Get to the end. The end of... Oh, Noida. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm decent at some things. A casual at Magic the Gathering. He doesn't even gather all the magic. It's messed up, man. Skill in Magic the Gathering is Directly linked to your disposable income? No, but you could play it like, you could play it, what's it called, draft mode or whatever? Where like it doesn't matter the cards that you personally have, it's just whatever you get in the draft. They're always gathering magic. When will it finally be gathered? They will never. It's one of those things that you can't possibly finish, you know? It's one of those never-ending tasks. It's like the Sisyphus. He's out there pushing the rocks. Or the one rock. Bochi, he's out there pushing Bochi the rock up the hill. And yet he'll never be done. It's simply the same thing. Magic the Gathering, it's literally the same as Sisyphus and the rock. The magicians keep tapping. Oh yeah, that's how you activate card effects, by tapping them. That's just how it works, yeah. Lands. Creatures. The things out there. I don't know, this kind I'm gonna keep mentioning this. It kind of sucks to not have a controller that works. I mean, how am I supposed to do things without a working right controller? Like, I'm moving my hand, you can't even see it. You're like, why is he only moving one hand? Why is chat not a floating rectangle today? It just doesn't work. Actually, I wonder, if I took the battery out of this controller, would this hand still be here? And then I could use my other hand to point at this, or would it not work? Hold on. Maybe. Hold on, let me try that. Let me try that right now. I'm going to remove the battery of this controller live on stream. You're gonna hear some sounds. Okay, I've removed the battery cover. Okay, and then I slide this thing off. Okay. And then if I take this battery out, does the hand still remain here? Hold on. I put this here. Nope, never mind, it doesn't. The hand definitely goes away when I take the battery out. Yep. Controller's not connected. Press any button to wake a controller. It's not happening. Alright. Well, I put the battery back in. If only that was real. If only that could happen. Okay, I'm putting the battery cover back on. Yo, ASMR streamer removes battery and puts the battery back in. Okay, we have this here. You think that's a category? Do you think there's people listening to ASMR, like, people removing battery covers, replacing batteries in their controllers? Gamer ASMR. Hold on. Okay. Welcome, Resetter. But why? What do you mean, but why? When Hasbro kicks the bucket, Magic the Gathering, they will be Hadbro. I get it. Because, like, has versus had. Welcome, Props Not Jack. Skill in Magic the Gathering is tied to how good your printer is. How does that work? Printing good cards. There's gun reloading ASMR, so why not? It is true. Jerry rig everything. Is it? I don't think that counts as ASMR though. Does it? Does the streamer does the person making the video have to count it? I guess things can be ASMR even if the stream. Wait a second. What the frick? My second controller is back. Wait. How did that happen? Oh, okay. Wait a second. What the heck? It works now. What the heck? Alright, well, we're back. That's great. Okay, we have, Twitch chat. Right here. Whoa, what the? How did that happen? I wonder if removing the battery from the other one somehow helped. I don't know. Okay, and now I'm gonna put this battery thing back on this one. here. Instead of buying cards, print proxies. I see. I understand. Okay, I'm putting the battery cover back on. It is now back on the controller. Alright. Now we get to adjust the settings again. You know that thing I do at the start of every stream? I stand over here, I center everything. Okay, and then we move this, make it larger. And then we gotta resize it. This thing right there. Do this one. Alright. Make that larger. This doesn't seem like the same size that I normally have it as. This seems strangely wider. Okay, let me make it less wide. I think that looks good, right? No, this looks huge. Why? What's happening? Okay, what about this? Controller necromancy. I think after the stream, I'll check what the controller battery level is right now. But this should be fine for now. Alright. We're good now. What were we talking about? Magic the Gathering, Mario Kart, Marbles on stream. Yeah. Anyway, yesterday I did not stream. I had to go somewhere after work. I went to a restaurant with my family, extended family. My uncle was there. It was like a dinner of some sort. You ever have this thing where like you have something to do after work, but then like it's not immediately after work, and then you're just sitting in the office like, what do I spend my time on? There's like an entire like hour and a half before I need to be there. What do you tend to do in those situations? It's like not enough time to really like do anything. So you're just like, you're sitting at your desk, just like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was just like reading Wikipedia articles about train stations. I was looking at a map. Read manga. Nah. Check the internet. Yeah, I was like checking Twitter. I don't know. I kind of ran out of stuff to do. If I had thought ahead, I would have brought my Switch with me, and then I could have played Balatro. Do more work and bunk off early the next day. Nah. I mean, I guess I could have. But those. Oh yeah, I could have done that. I could have done connections and crossword. You tend to chat on Discord. I never chat on Discord. I don't ever say anything. Everyone must be manipulated into playing children's card games, but never into paying for them. Gathering the magic. You could do it if there's free time. Usually watch streams. I don't know, I feel weird about watching streams like in the office. I think like one time I tried leaving a Northern Lion stream on in like on my monitor. And I was like, it's weird because people can see it. If they just walk up to my computer, they could see his stream on my laptop. And then they're like, what the heck is this? Bald man playing card games? It's weird. You feel shame over watching Northern Lion? Not particularly, but like, just watching streams in general. I don't know. Imagine watching VTubers in the office. Wouldn't that be weird? That's why you watch on the phone? I don't know. But also, like, it was after 5 p.m., so like not that many people were in the office. It probably wouldn't have mattered that much. I just looked at like a map of like where I needed to go, and then I was like, okay, hey, look at this. There's a park. I was like sitting at the office deciding like what I could do if I were to get there early. Welcome, Marklar. How much was your order at the restaurant influenced by NL? None of it. I did not order things. My uncle ordered everything for everyone. Talking about Twitch with my IRL friends and showing them how my front page looks, it's all VTubers. Yeah, but that's different. It's different from like your if it's people that your IRL friends versus just like coworkers. Like if you were to watch VTubers in the office, you would get some weird looks maybe. And then like maybe there's like another VTuber fan there and they'll be like, whoa, what the? And then they're like, yo, do you watch VTubers? Do you know about this VTuber? And then they name like, I don't know, some corporate VTuber. And you're like, no, sorry, I just watch indie VTubers. And they're like, oh, okay. And then they just don't talk to you. Has that happened? Has anyone like watched indie VTubers somewhere? And then someone who only knows like the big VTubers come up to you? And then you're like, oh, sorry, I don't actually know like the big VTubers. I just watch like indies, and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. But I like these VTubers. It could happen. See, Liquid Cake says, I've had VTubers on in the office. I try to hide it on a monitor no one directly sees. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's the way to do it. But then what if they're just like, what's this guy watching? Zoe said, it took me a lot to overcome the VTuber shame. I don't know, I feel like all of my friends that I have, they all know about VTubers. They're fine with people watching VTubers. Michael says, I watch CV in the office. Does anyone ask about it? Does anyone actually, in general, like, if you watch anything at work, does anyone ever come up to you and ask about it? Or do they just leave you alone? Because I feel like most of the places I've worked, if I ever see someone, like, watching a video of anything, I never, like, talk to them about it. I'm just, like, in my head, I'm just like, oh, look at that, I know what that is. They're like, I guess, like, sometimes, if there's people in the office that are watching, like, sports, sometimes people will talk about it. You know, especially like, during the World Cup or some event, people just have like a soccer game in the background. And then people would go up to you and they're like, yo, what's the score? And then they start talking about sports. That's not me. I don't do that. IRL friends are at least aware of your interests. Exactly. They know. Magic the Gathering. Proxies. 40k. I don't even know what's happening. Namai says, I never watch streams away from home. Yeah, I feel like I don't really do that either. Also because if I'm not at home, it's probably in a place where I don't have Wi-Fi, unless I'm at the office, in which case I don't really feel like watching streams there. But then, like, I don't have unlimited data, etc. Saver Setter said, did walk around the company with my bootleg Hololive shirts, got one reaction. That by someone saying cool shirt bro, but did they know what it was? Was it cool shirt bro as in like I know what this is, or was it cool shirt bro as in like yo a triangle? Yes, I'm going to assume that that was yes to they did know what it was. Liquid Cake says, I've tried to indoctrinate my coworkers into VTubers, but no one seems to have bitten. I feel like getting that would only kind of work if they're already sort of into like anime. If it's just someone that's just like a normie, I don't think they would really watch VTubers. I guess it depends. I'm sure there are some VTubers, like Uwo Slab. I guess he still classifies himself as a VTuber, and if I were to think of like a VTuber that normies could watch, it would be him. Because he's just out there doing science stuff. Zoe said, I tend to watch on my phone while out. I tend to chat while on public transport. I see. Yuko says, I crave the interaction of anyone remotely into things relatable to me. I've never really related to that. I feel like every time, like, if I'm in public, I'm not interested in talking to people that I don't know. It's like, well, I guess coworkers don't count as people I don't know, but like, you know, some people, they wear anime merch in public, and then they want, you know, if someone goes up to them and asks them about the shirt, they're like, yo, you like this thing, I like this thing. But me personally, when I see someone wearing something that I know, I have no interest in talking to them. I just, in my head, I think, oh, look at that, I know what that is. I can talk about that on stream. And then I could be like, everyone, look, I saw someone with a, I don't know, some anime shirt. And just not talk to them. You know, this thing is this is a content for my stream. Wow. Probs Not Jack said, no one in the office has that, but me with streams in the background. Audio only? I guess audio only would work. If I could treat it as like a podcast. Because I know the Twitch mobile app does have an audio only mode. But I don't think the desktop version does, right? The only thing you can do on desktop is like setting the video to like 144p or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, why isn't it on desktop? Welcome, member. Liquid Cake says, hold on. Says, I've worn VTuber hoodies in the office, but I often wear anime stuff so people just assume it's normal weeb stuff. I see. You think VTubers are not normal weeb stuff? I feel like VTubers are normalized enough that it would fit in the general category of weeb stuff. Like, to normies, they don't really care whether it's like anime or manga or VTubers. It's all the same, right? Probs Not Jack says, me when I wear my WA shirt. I don't know. Let me scroll up. He does say some unhinged stuff. Uo Slab? I don't know, but like normies will watch that, right? Probably. As Zoe said, the IRL I talked to today went, so when are you getting yours when VTuber model talk came up? Yeah, when are you getting a VTuber model? A PNG tuber model. Yuko says, I guess the older I've gotten, the more it feels time to myself is wasted. I just want to talk to people. That makes sense. I guess that's valid. That's why I stream. I talk to people because like I'm streaming and then I'm saying things. There's so much time just sitting at home doing nothing, not interacting with people. It's good. I don't know why it's not on desktop. Let's see, Liquid Cake said, I often ask people about their t-shirts. I'm a danger to peaceful enjoyment of society. But that's what they want, actually. That's good. Because like, I feel like the reason most people wear anime t-shirts, maybe, is so that possibly someone else knows the thing that they're wearing. And then someone comes up to them and talks to them about it. Right? Like, if people wear band t-shirts for their favorite band or musician, I would assume that if someone came up to them and it was like, yo, I love that band, or like they asked them about the band, like, oh yeah, what's this band? I'm sure they would be happy to talk about it. Right? Probably. That happens. Exactly. So I feel like you're doing the thing that they want. Yeah, sports as well. It could be like, yo, you're wearing this team's jersey? I love that team. Did you see the game the other day? And they're like, yo, I loved it. I saw that game. And then you get to bond over sports. Same thing for anime. Brooke says, I think because I'm Asian that some people aren't surprised I'm into anime, even though not all Asians are into that. Yeah, it's also like if you go to Japan, right? If like even in Japan, like, you know, a lot of people just, they're not into anime there. But then like a lot of people, they go to Japan and they're like, yo, everyone loves anime. And then they wear all their anime shirts in public. And then they find out that not everyone's a fan of anime. That's how it is. Sports jerseys, power levels. Namaya says, I usually want to wear something that's really not obvious what it is, if that makes sense. Yeah, subtle merch. If it's like a logo of like an anime thing or like a mascot for something that isn't like exactly anime, I think those are good because like if you were to wear a shirt that was just like the Hololive like triangle logo and it doesn't say Hololive on it, right? Most people would just be like, okay, that's just like a triangle. But then the people that do know, they're like, oh shoot, I know what that triangle is. I think that kind of merch is cool. I'm getting more into fashion nowadays, but I feel like I can never not wear anime game graphic tees. I don't know. I've never really worn like t-shirts that have designs on them. I guess like in general, I'm always wearing like a button-up shirt of some kind. Even literally right now. I'm literally wearing one right now. It never has like a design on it. People with MAGA shirts. Exactly. We could talk about politics. Michael said, I wear gamer shirts like the don't talk to me, I'm this close to leveling up. Do you actually? Have you ever actually seen someone with that shirt in real life? I've only ever seen it on VTuber streams. Himplo says, no one ever comments on my band shirts. Oh, it's because they're banned. How can they talk about it when they're banned? They don't want to get banned themselves. There's a reason why they're banned, huh? I'm just kidding. Do you wear ska shirts? Do people know ska? Any ska fans out here? You talk to Himplo about his favorite ska bands on his shirt. Band. Hey, Prob's Not Jack made the same joke that I did. Band shirts. I didn't even see your comment. A shirt with the VTuber style logo. Exactly. Japanese weebs all wear a plain shirt, they blend. Depends. If you're in like Akihabara, you probably see lots of anime merch shirts. For long sleeve shirts, no one makes design for those. Hey yo, exactly. I also prefer long sleeve button down shirts. I know you didn't say button down shirts, but that's what I wear. Resetter said, I got a yellow shirt with Boros on there, Crony, with the text, don't step on Boros. Has anyone recognized it? No step. No steppy. Markler says, I got too fat for most of my button-up shirts. Oh, you could use that as a reason to lose weight, maybe. You could be like, yo, I would like to wear the shirt. Time to go to the gym or whatever. You go like real big fish. Yo, oh wait a second. Now that my controller's working, I can finally fish. Wow, I totally forgot. We've been 57 minutes into this stream, and I haven't started fishing yet. Welcome, Red Botnik. No step on snake. Himplo has a couple of ska band shirts. What's the best ska band? Michael said, oh, I thought you were talking to me at first. For what? For which thing? For what person? Which? Is that a Boros Legion? Boros? The snake? The Aquabats? I know of the Aquabats. I feel like most of my knowledge of ska comes from Amelia Watson karaoke. That's the only reason why I even know, like, any ska songs. Classic. When I hear ska song, I'm like, yo, this is just like her karaoke. That's how I know of the Aquabats. You know? Tokyo Ska. Oh, I do know of Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra. I did get their, one of their songs in my Spotify recommended one time. And I was like, this is pretty cool. Welcome, Darth Nomad. Depends on the mood. Does she sing the Aquabats? That's a deep cut. I'm pretty sure she has sung an Aquabat song at karaoke before. Anyone can be any color. The Aquabats aren't even ska anymore, but surely they used to be, right? I thought it was like a TV show, but maybe that's what they're going for. Doesn't the Aquabats sound like a TV show? Maybe like one that's on Adult Swim or something. When you said now your controller works, you can fish, because you were saying mic, I think it sounded... Oh, like mic controller? Wow. He's so self-centered. Every time I say something that sounds vaguely like Mike, he just thinks it's about him. Every time someone says the word my, it's like, my? That's like Michael. Whoa. Can't believe this. Let's see. Ame seems like the kind of person my friend would have brought to the Vans Warped Tour. What if she was? What if someone you knew who was a ska fan did actually know Amelia Watson in real life? Wouldn't that be wacky? And then what if they didn't even know that she was a VTuber? How likely do you think that is? People that just like know people and they just don't like. Actually, if you think about it, think of like all the people you've ever interacted with in your entire life, right? Like everyone you ever went to school with, anyone that, I don't know, that you had a job with. How many of those people do you think are VTubers now? It's gotta be non-zero, right? At least, I'm sure at least one person that you've interacted with at some point is now a VTuber, maybe? Maybe, I don't know. Welcome, Cowfriend. Could happen. It could be real. It's not a baseball team. Yeah, super rad. I'm trying to scroll up. I can't scroll up while I'm fishing. But I will. I will after I'm done catching this fish. Also, I should hydrate. Just give me like a minute after I catch this fish. This fish is fighting for its life out here. Hold on. Everyone's leaving so many comments. I can't even... I'm like so far behind in chat right now. The last message I read in chat was like, it's not even on screen anymore. It's hecked up. He's changed. He used to read every message, and now he is out here skipping messages. He's too concerned with fishing that he can't even read every message. Okay, we've caught this fish. I'm gonna hydrate, and then I will continue reading your messages. You should also hydrate. Consider hydrating right now. Alright. I've hydrated. Hydrate this fish? I could do that. Check this out. Check this out. Wait, where's the, where's the thing where I can buy stuff? Oh, here it is. That's not... This isn't even it. Where's the, where's the thing... Where's the purchasing book? Oh, it's right here. Hold on. I said I was gonna read the messages. I'll do that soon. Here, okay, check this out. This goes here. Crack open a cold one. For this fish. Oh, the fish is making sounds. Whoa, dude, and then you throw it... Oh, and then you throw it back in there? Okay, let me scroll up. Welcome, Daisuko. What was the last thing I read? Hippos? Sword of Change... Hippos? Oh, the ska band? I don't know. Michael says, Choco's Embers CVs yours every stream. You think everyone's always talking about you in every stream? I can't believe this. It's Sublime Ska. I don't know. Kevin Bacon. Sublime. Conventions. There's definitely a lot. Oh, right. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about how many people do you think you went to school with that are VTubers now? I think the people that become VTubers are concentrated in certain areas. Like what? Like cities? Whatever. Zoe said, I randomly met a VTuber on a train when returning from Dokumi. Did they introduce themselves as a VTuber? Did they have like a sign that said, this is me, a VTuber? Lofi said it was just me and the boys in the VTuber Slack channel. You have a VTuber Slack channel at work? What do they talk about in those channels? Do they just say like, did you see this corporate VTuber stream the other day? And then someone else is just like, yeah, I saw that stream. That was a cool stream. 99% whole life. I mean, that's not surprising. I would be surprised if there was like a VTuber channel in a corporate work Slack and it was not about like Hololive or Meiji Sanji. Like, wouldn't you be surprised if like your workplace had a Slack that had a VTuber channel and then all they talked about was indie VTubers? You'd be like, what the heck? What's up with these people? They're weird. Why are they watching indie VTubers? It's strange. It's not weird. But it would be uncommon. Problem Jack said, you can meet a VTuber, they're not made of flesh. Meat. No, Meat is a cave person VTuber. Also, welcome Ranmu. When can we dehydrate instead of hydrate? The fish. Went to school with Markiplier. Did you actually, though? Welcome Jeff Stev, or Jeff Steve. Whichever ones. No, but it ended up coming up when we exchanged Twitter handles. I see. VTuber doxes themselves on the train? Were they wearing a mask? Were they just like, this is me? Doxed right now. I don't know. I wonder though, like how many people did I go to school with that are VTubers now? There's probably one. There's probably at least one. There's probably several, honestly. I don't know. It could be everywhere. At least one myself. Yeah, but I would not count myself. You think there's the implication that I'm talking about someone besides myself? Oh, 51. Wait a second. Didn't I sell that fish the last time I played this game? Did the game not save? I definitely remember last stream. I threw away that small fish. And then I was like, whoa, $50. And I'm pretty sure I didn't catch another small fish. So it's like, it's as if last week's stream just didn't happen. There's someone beside you? Yeah, the fish. The chicken? The fish? The gang's all here. The bear? Right, you seen that bear? Wouldn't that have been funny if I turned around and there was a bear over there? But there isn't. But there could be. But there wasn't. No bear. What if the bear started swimming? They don't do that. They think bears swim. It's impossible. Actually, if you go about your daily life, if you're just like walking around outside or you take public transport, I wonder how many VTubers are like on my commute to work. Right? If I'm just like on the train, actually sometimes I hear people talking on the train and their voice is like really high pitched. And then I think like, I wonder if this person is a VTuber. Cause like, sometimes it's like a very unique voice. Not that many because they don't go outside. No, they do go outside. How else will they have stuff to talk about? VTubers that just stay at home all the time. Surely eventually they'll run out of content and then they'll be like, I have to go outside for something. I guess that's only true of certain types of streamers. Like, some streamers will just play games all the time. Yes, I guess this is mostly for Zatsudan streamers. In the last 2 years, how often did I leave my apartment? Let me see. I could probably count. It's probably less than like 50, I think. 2 years. It's probably in my logseek even. I probably have a log of every time I've went outside. I don't know. I'd say maybe it's like around 50 times. The past 2 years before return to office. It was like once every few months. Okay, maybe it's like below 20. Maybe like 20 times. No, in 2 years? No, 20 times in a year probably. I mean, also you think about like the last 2 years. COVID was still sort of a thing 2 years ago. Now, not really. I go outside, I would occasionally see someone with a mask on, but not as often. And I order in all food. Yeah, you could buy groceries online. They'll deliver them to you. Order takeout. Ow. Anyway, what else was they talking about? Yeah, VTubers. Endless 8, the stream keeps repeating. Yeah, I keep catching the same fish over and over. And then, what happened? Okay, so I was at the restaurant. And my family was there. And my grandma, she was showing me. She was like, I guess she got like a new iPhone or something. And she was excitedly showing me how she was able to figure out the health app on it. And she was like, look at this, I walked this many steps and then this shows my heart rate. And then she was like, I figured this out on my own, I just accidentally pressed something. And I was like, that is so cool. Also, welcome Snooze FM. I thought it was really cute. When old people figure out technology and then they're excited to show you, they're like, look at this, I can see how far I walked. Like, I'm also excited about that. Like, when I first got my step tracker, when the Pokewalker came out, I would wear that thing. I'd walk around, and I'd be like, yo, look, I walked 13k steps today. I'm glad to see other people experiencing this thing. See, Liquid Cake said, I used to order weekly, but I decided I like walking to the supermarket more. Plus, it made me go outside. Yeah. Going outside is good. I do enjoy it. Every Tuesday and Thursday when I go outside, I'm like, this is nice. It was really windy though, yesterday when I went outside. I was like, maybe I could sit down in the park. Just have like a nice time sitting there. Because like at the start of the stream I was talking about like, you know, I had nothing to do because work ends at 5 and then the dinner was at like 6:30. So I was just sitting in the office. But then like I went to the park and I was sitting in the park and I was like, it's actually really cold today. The wind was really strong. I was just sitting there staring at things. I do enjoy the park though. Hey, I'm walking here. Snooze FM said, what do you do with the fish you catch? You release them. Obviously, it's in the title. Catch and release. You could also sell them. Michael says, Wolfie, next time you do Dolan stuff on stream, you should do Semantle but co-op. You can invite everyone on stream, sort of with crosswords, and they're fun that way. I did it on Embers and it was fun. Semantle has a co-op mode? I guess I could do it. I don't enjoy Semantle. Just something about it just seems so arbitrary. Every time I try playing it, it's like, I don't feel like there's a strategy. It's kind of just like random guessing, right? It's more fun on stream? I don't think so. I think it's not fun at all. I think it's cringe, actually. We could try it Saturday. Pokemon Go to the park. Exactly. I went to the park. Twitch chat is just randoms guessing. I don't know. But like, is that even... I guess it could be fun. I mean, then people feel like they're doing something, which is cool. If there's one thing you gotta know, people love interactivity on streams. That's why when streamers play a game that you can play, everyone's excited to join. Marbles on stream. Crosswords that are collaborative. Other things, I don't know, what are some other things people do? Words on stream, that's a thing. Welcome Hogtown. Imagine interacting with a stream is cringe. Check into the stream with my Costco executive membership card. What if Costco had a stream? And then, in order to watch or chat, you need to be a Costco member. They could do that. They could do a collab with like HoloLive or something. And then, in order to watch their stream, they could invite some famous VTubers on there. And then, you know, limited time goods available at Costco. Actually, that would go crazy. Could you imagine that? Like, in order to, like, buy stuff from Costco, you have to be a member. But, like, what if they had a collab, and then you had to be a member to go into Costco to buy the VTuber merch? Also, welcome Mike. Another Mike. But I can't really read your name because it probably sounds like something else. Costco. Yeah, you could do that. Costco Hime. Not to be confused with Colonoscopo Live. It's not even real. Costco Live. They could do it. I think they should do it. Can someone bring this up with the Costco staff? They should collab with a VTuber. Think of all the sales. Think of all the memberships they can get. Be crazy. Mahjong. Hey, we're talking about Costco. You think they sell Mahjong sets at Costco in Japan? Or China? Maybe. They could do that. What's the weirdest thing they sell at Costco? I haven't been to Costco in like a long time. I think I've only been there once. But I don't know. I don't remember it at all. Bulk Mahjong sets. Getting parasocial with Costco wasn't on my bingo card. Yeah, the Costco VTuber. Do I have a membership? My uncle does. I don't. My uncle definitely goes there. I don't know if he still has the membership. He probably does. But this was like at least 10 years ago. Maybe 15. I remember seeing a Costco when I was in Japan, though. We were taking the Shinkansen, and then somewhere along the way, we were like, wait a second, is that a Costco? And then we were like, oh yeah, Costco has locations in Japan. Welcome, Yurga. Does your uncle enjoy Costco steaks? I don't know. I don't remember. Kewpie Mayo at Costco. Is the Costco membership card valid everywhere? I think it is, yeah. I think that is how it works. Probably. Yeah, it works internationally. You were taking the Shinkansen. Isn't that rude to the people traveling with it? No, you're allowed to take it. See, it's a thing because the Shinkansen, even though it is taken, it has infinite supply. Many people can take the Shinkansen. You're implying that there's only limited quantities, but many people can take it concurrently. The Costco membership valid globally, but you can get a gift card which will get you into all the stores. Costco gift card. It's like a gifted membership, like a like a gift sub on Twitch. Do they have gifted Costco subs? Probably. Oh, they could do that. You could. What if you had like, you could send like 100 gifted subs to random people at Costco. That's a new idea. They could do that for Costco. They could just have people standing outside the store wanting to get in, and then maybe like some generous person will be like, okay, I'm gonna buy 5 gifted memberships to Costco. And then they get distributed randomly. And people get to walk in. And then it lasts a month. That's cool. Won't be taking on the Shinkansen. Taken to Tekken. What about Tech Out? The hot dog and soda was 180 yen when I was there. The line was way too long. Yeah, I know they have different foods in some places. They have a bulgogi bake there, which is apparently pretty good. Technically, you can use a Costco gift card without a membership, but you can't reload it without a member. I see. Costco sushi. Doesn't American Costco have sushi as well? Or am I making that up? I'm probably making that up, right? Rem2 member. I don't know. What do you mean by this? Just because membership sounds like a rember. West Coast, Japan. Sorry, West Coast, US. Usually don't pay attention to the prepared food aisle. What do people usually buy when they go to Costco? The last time you went to Costco, what did you get? Most Costcos I know don't have sushi. Well, okay, maybe it's a West Coast thing. Also, welcome Alexei. That's cool though. They all got their unique things. Frozen stuff, protein powder, bulk eggs, and milk. Food court. I think, like, for the food court, you don't need a membership, right? It's open to the general public. There's definitely people that will go to Costco just for the food court. Because, you know, the $1.50 hot dog and soda combo, it's unbeatable. Michael has never been. Yeah, I've been like once. Never been to Costco. Makes sense if they're West Coast. No, Costco's are not just West Coast, but we're talking about like maybe sushi at Costco is a West Coast thing. Maybe, I don't know. Costco's not really a thing here. Last time I went to one, I bought a big box of snacks to feed staff at an event. It was the variety pack of like chips. The one that has like Doritos and other assorted things. Toilet paper, trash bags, bread, snacks, pineapple, 3 flats of energy drinks. It sounds like a lot. Technically don't need to, but depending on region, sometimes people get stopped without a membership. What? I'm gonna stop people from eating food at the food court. Large flats of beers. What is a flat of energy drinks? How many energy drinks are in a flat? It's easier to load. Sorry, to load food court. It's easier to food court Costco on West Coast. I can't read. West Coast. West Coast without membership because the food courts are outdoors. Yeah, that's what I assume. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking. The ones that I've seen have had the food courts outdoors. But I guess maybe they're not all outdoors. 32 pence. That's a lot of energy drinks. They have Costco membership for the lower gas prices. They sell gas at Costco? What the? They sell everything there, huh? There's packs of nuts. Everyone brings carby snacks, so I was trying to balance. I see. But what if someone was allergic? Actually, I feel like if I go to like a work event, I never see like peanuts or cashews or anything. It does tend to always be like chips and sweets. Some Costco's have gas stations. Some have their own gas stations. What the? Dang. They have everything out there. They sell gas, tires, car batteries, vehicle mechanic services. What the? It's wacky. It's cool though. Costco tires are also in general much higher quality brands at lower prices. Getting tires at Costco pays for the membership alone? Dang. Well, I mean, I don't have a car, so I don't understand. When people talk about cars, I can't relate. But that sounds good. Costco sells coffins? What the? Have to hope the anti-nut people do not die. True. Glasses at Costco? Eye exams and hearing aid prescriptions? What the heck? You think they sell arcade machines in there? I feel like if they did, I wouldn't be surprised. You can get a hot dog shaped Costco branded coffin. No, I feel like that's a bit extreme. No, my passport photos at Costco a decade ago. I feel like that's not too surprising though. Like, pharmacies and other places like that do also just take passport photos. That sounds realistic. Arcade machines are too low volume. It's true. Eye exams are fairly cheap without insurance. Getting the eye exam there and ordering glasses online is really nice. What don't they have? What is a thing that you go to Costco wishing they had, and then you're like, you walk out thinking like, man, why don't they have this thing? This really obscure thing. Besides, VTuber merch. They should have VTuber merch, man. Do they have anime merch? How do you fit your head? What? Eye exams? Glasses? Costco? You would love to go to Costco? They have Costco in Korea, right? Assuming you are in Korea, as you've mentioned before, you could perhaps go to one. Proper running shoes and sportswear. Who is REI? Isn't that the character from Evangelion? It's possible. Hey, there's a moose over there. You seen that moose? They definitely have fishing gear there, right? I would be surprised if they did not have fishing gear. You could probably buy a Christmas tree at Costco, right? What was that sound? Do you hear that? Headset battery's low. Canadian fishing. There's a little places of Costco in Korea. It's far from home. I see. And also, you would need a membership. Canadian fishing, Alaskan fishing, ice fishing, fishing bait. Could you buy? Does Costco have an adoption center for dogs and cats? They could, right? I wouldn't be surprised. They probably don't. But what if they did? What if you could just go there and be like, I would like to adopt a puppy today. And then you just had puppies in there? Or like a lizard. People don't tend to adopt in bulk. Okay, well. It's true. Alright, good night, Resetter. Thanks for stopping by. Probs Not Jack said, I bought some climb shoes at Ray. Climbing friend got busy. What is Ray? What the heck is Ray? Climbing shoes? Pets should not be impulse purchases. But that's implying that Costco is for impulse purchases. I don't think it's for impulse purchases. Ray Ravenstein. No, Ray as in R-E-I. Pet food? Oh yeah, they definitely have pet food there. Welcome, good cat. I don't know. What else is there? Who even is there? There's also like a business Costco. Specifically for businesses. Recreational Equipment Inc. That's what Ray stands for. I see. Clip Studio Paint. Do they sell drawing tablets at Costco? Do they sell video games? They sell, I don't know. Or just name it. They do. They probably... But, like, you don't buy those in bulk. It's not all bulk stuff. Right? No one's out there buying 10 PlayStation 5s. Baba Mochi snacks? Games? That's cool though. Yeah, 10 TV. No, they definitely do sell electronics, right? You could definitely buy like a phone at Costco. You could probably buy one of these rubber chickens at Costco. They also develop film. Oh yeah, that's like a thing that's been dying out recently, right? Anyone in the 90s remember the 60-minute film development places? They would just like develop your film for 60 minutes. And now they're all gone. There's probably still a few. It's not really a thing anymore. Yeah, Our Photos, that's what it was. Classic. Those were good times. They would also do passport photos. Pretty sure I got a disposable camera from an elementary school field trip that I never developed the film for. Yo, that could be like a cool thing. You could bring it to the film development place and then get it back. Isn't that so wild that like you would take photos and not know how the photos looked until you brought it somewhere? Right now we're so spoiled. You just take a photo on your camera, on your phone, and you see it immediately. Back in the day, you had to like take a photo and then be like, I sure hope that one looked good. And then you take several others. But then if you take several others and then you're like, then I'm just wasting film. And then like you bring it to the place and they develop it for you. And also the fact that when they were developing the photos, they get to see what you were taking a photo of. Right? So then, like, you know, you take a photo of your birthday party, suddenly some random stranger sees all of it. Film is coming back. Polaroids, yeah, they have those, like, instant ones, right? I remember hearing an animator working on Nightmare Before Christmas talk about how it was like that for stop motion animation. Oh yeah, I could see that being annoying. You take a photo, you take several photos, and then you find out that like one of them is like not correct. You have to wait for a long time. If you don't develop it in time, it gets messed up, and is unfortunate. Develop a whole film on your new camera and then realize your grip had your finger over the lens. Yeah. It's messed up. It was kind of cool though. It's kind of like gacha in a way. You don't know what it is until you actually get it. The suspense. Good times. And now everything is different. Now society has changed. We have access to instant things. People know immediately. Remember when they had like nowadays when people want to record video, it's so easy, right? But then remember when I was a kid, do you all remember when I specifically was a kid? And then to like record a video, it was so much effort. You had to get like, yeah, camcorder. You had to get like a VHS tape. And it was huge. It wasn't like a regular camera. And now people can just like, you know, they take out their phone and suddenly they can record like 1 billion videos. Shows them a high 8 camcorder. Right? They got like the big, what is it like? It's like one of these like, how do I even draw this? It's like a big rectangle. And they had like a little like thing on the side you would load the tape into, and then there's like a little like viewfinder here. How do I draw this? Viewfinder. And then there's like a camera. This is not actually how it looked at. And then it had like a little carrying thing. Remember this? Good times. Okay, this is not accurate at all. It does not look like this in the slightest. Rat. Can't dissociate REM 2 Ember from Remember. REM 3 Ember. Let's see, I'm not young, but I'm familiar enough with them to test and sell when they come through. What? Test and sell. Do you work at like a used goods selling place? A secondhand shop? Past couple of times I've been back home, I've been digitizing all the 8mm cassettes that have been lying around. It's a fun little project. Yeah, that's cool. Michael, what are you doing? Why are you bullying Ember? Every time, man. This guy is out here. What does she do? See, I work as a tech waste processor. I see. That's cool, yeah, to recycle things. Yeah, she's just minding her own business. She just posted a rat emote. What's the deal, Michael? I was testing anything that is not a computer, medical equipment, or network equipment. Smile. Testing things. If you just knew how much she bullies me. Hey, but she's not doing that in here. You keep that in her chat, okay? Or Chocojax's chat. Or whatever. Wherever else, okay? She's just chilling, okay? We're all just chilling out here. Unprovoked in here. Everyone gets along. Is that a fire? Is that trash fire? HC Justin Trash. Rat Trash Fire. Has anyone seen a trash fire before? Yeah, I'm just trying to... Right, some fishing. Right, fishing. I was fishing. True, I should be fishing. Not just staring at a rectangle saying words. Gotta be fishing, you know? You have smelled a trash fire. There's a huge trash fire in India right now. Is there? Isn't the pollution really bad in India? The smog levels are off the chart. I remember specifically, like, when I used to have this Twitter weather bot called Akari Weatherbot, and I would include some locations around the world, and it would just like every like half hour or something, or 50 minutes, it would report what the weather was in any given location. Every time it got to India, it was always like the weather condition, smog. One day, next day, weather condition, smog. It's always smog. Not even the desolation of smog, just like smog, you know? And that's when I learned. I was like, whoa, I didn't know it was that bad. Smog. Yeah, the desolation of smog. Smog. Small frog. True. How are they so small? These frogs are tiny. For real, for real. For real on God, frog. Didn't even know smog could count as a type of weather. It does, though. That's the thing. According to weather.com, at least. I'm sure if you check right now, just go into Google or whatever your source of weather is, and check the weather in someplace in India. Maybe like Mumbai or something. It's probably smog. In China, they had to increment the max pollution rating because it got that bad. Oh yeah. Actually, you all remember that story a long time ago? About them making like an artificial sun in like some places in China? Because the smog was so bad that they could not see sunlight. But then they developed like a screen that was so bright. Whatever happened to that? Is that still a thing? Smogon D's got him. The weather here is sometimes fire. I'm gonna assume you live in California. Or Canada. Canada, the Canadian wildfire. Is that thing still going on? You all remember that from last year? The Canadian wildfire? I think it was around May or June of last year. I remember specifically. I was doing a fishing stream. I was like over there. I had to turn on my air purifier. Wow. Have pictures from the Canadian fire. The weather here is usually rain. Is it raining right now? Let's look it up. Canadian... Well, my caps lock is on. Canadian wildfire. Are they still going? Tracking Canada's extreme 2023 fire season. Hey, there's an article from 2 months ago. Canada's 2023 wildfire season was the most destructive. Canada wildfires never stopped. They went underground as zombie fires. What the frick? They went underground as zombie fires smolder on through the winter? It's still going? In the middle of winter, there are still 149 active wildfires burning across Canada. Dang. Zombie fires. Zombie fires, also called overwintering fires, burn slowly below the surface during the cold months. Wow. They're still going, huh? That's wild. Zoe has an air purifier. Yeah, those are cool. Would recommend one. It smelled like campfire, then I drove for 20 minutes on the highway. Smelled like campfire. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad, even over here. Michael hasn't gone grocery shopping because of rain. It's not raining right now. You could go right now. I know it's probably like past midnight, but you could do it. You could just go there. I know they're closed probably. You could definitely go. Camp out overnight. I think last time we checked, the Wikipedia article didn't have an end date yet. It has one of November 2023. Oh, I see. No, but this article says they're still going. Might need to get a new filter on my purifier. Yeah, you could get like a pre-filter. Placeboing so hard right now, the air feels better. No, I think it's true. I think the air is generally better. If you have an air purifier, it's definitely doing something. Grocery shopping at 1 a.m. Exactly. That's the best time to do it because no one else is doing it. It's like the best thing to do in this time. Okay, let's look at weather in India. Mist. Look, they got mist. That's similar to smog. Sunny. India current weather. Nope. What is this? What is this symbol? Fog. I think it was maybe it was fog and not smog. Frog. What if instead of fog or smog, it was frog? I don't know if it's yeah, weathering with you. Frog. That's cool. You ever seen a frog? When was the last time you all saw a frog? If ever. You think someone out here has never seen a frog before? Actually, no. Have I ever seen a frog outside of a zoo? I don't know if I have. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I've seen a frog in just like in the wild. Right? I think you have. You would have to be like in a forest or something at the lake. The pond. My parents have a little pond in their garden. I attracted a little frog guy. Does the frog live in the pond? Hey, did you all know that sometimes when people don't clean their pools, you know, of people that have pools in their homes, not in their homes, but like outside their homes. A lot of people, they don't maintain their pools well. And then it becomes like a really weird, unmaintained, gross area. But sometimes frogs live there. Did you know this? Were you aware of this? I've been recommended some pool cleaning videos many months ago. And like sometimes it shows them like, you know, they're opening up the covers on top of the pools. And then they see like an entire family of frogs is living in there. And then they clean the pool and now the frogs have nowhere to go. Messed up. Destroyed their homes. He was only there for a little bit, but he lived there for a couple of days. But now where is he? Also thank you Hamflo for the 23 months. Pool inside a home, also known as a bathtub. Exactly. A whirlpool. That's a brand of washing machine, right? Been looking at houses and ponds are of interest to my friend because he's obsessed with fish. Could you make your own pond? Is that allowed? If you just like, if you own land and you just dug out a thing and you filled it with water, is that allowed? Whirlpool does lots of stuff. Yeah, they make also, do they make fridges? Yeah, they do, I knew it. He traveled onwards. Don't even know. He was gone. Hope that frog is doing well. Pretty sure you can. You can just buy stuff from Home Improvement stores to make a pond. Dang. It's just like in Animal Crossing. Remember Animal Crossing? New Horizons, you could terraform. You could make your own pond. They aren't ready to travel offwards. Only onwards. He's out exploring and having fun. True. I hope so. I hope that frog is having a great day. A great night, even. Because it's 1 AM over there. The frog bounced. True. They do that. They do be doing that. It do be having a good day. It do be 1 AM though. That should be one. You know that meme that's like bro visited his friend? Has someone made something? No, that is how it is, right? People surely they've said, bro do be visiting his friend though. That's a thing people say. They're out there saying things. Classic meme. Truly one for the ages. Anyway, what else is going on? Anything cool yesterday? Any cool events of note? Bro is fishing in VR. He do be fishing though. Food. Let's see, you know I didn't know until I saw Ember that bunny and rabbit is the same animal. In my head I forgot hare was the word for hares. What? You thought bunnies and rabbits were different? How did the word bunny even exist? It's so different from rabbit, right? They're not even the same at all. And yet they refer to the same thing. What's the etymology there? You were not getting destroyed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? That's good. Love to not get destroyed. I thought bunnies were bunnies and rabbits were hares. You gotta look this up. After I catch this fish, I'm going to look up the etymology of bunny. And then we'll find out. There's also the recent trend of spelling bunny. What the frick is happening? You see this? I disconnected from the chat twice. Why is that? There's this very recent, yeah, spelling it like that. What's up with that? Why does that happen now? Also, welcome Nano Dan. Ultimately, it could be from Scottish bun, tail of a hare, or from French bon, or from the Scandinavian source. Oh, that's what's happening. I accidentally viewed source. How did that happen? Why am I viewing the source here? Hold on. The chat is here. It's my favorite Wooloop song. It is good. They got a lot of good songs out here. What's that emote? Rem to M Benui. Source. Scandinavian source. Source, isn't that the Team Fortress engine 2? Hold on, we're gonna look up bunny etymology. Bunny. Bun, squirrel, rabbit, bunny, early 17th century. Originally used as a term of endearment to a person, later as a pet name for a rabbit. Oh, so this was actually originally used for humans. Do you see this? Were you aware of this? It also refers to squirrels. What the heck? Squirrels? This is the first time I saw Bunny from. Yeah, I think this is the original. This is probably the origin of the phrase. And everyone's saying it now. Mike Choco just called you a dummy in offline chat response. Hey, you leave that in Choco's chat. Did I welcome him? Hello. Squirrel. Todd from PetSmart. PetSmart? I sure hope they are. You know, why is everyone bullying Michael now? It's not even in this chat. Did you see they changed the PetSmart logo? Have you seen this? PetSmart? Wait, am I misremembering? It's Petco. Sorry, it's Petco. That's a different company. Okay, I think I often have mistaken PetSmart with Petco. No, Petco, right? Petco is the pet store that has the dog and the cat. No, see, look at this. This is their freaking new logo. Messed up. You look at their old logo, that's perfect. They got the dog and the cat. The ears fit perfectly. And now it's just some generic name. Welcome, Chicken Coop. Zoe says, Michael is the primary source of drama in this part of the VTuber community. One day False ID will report on this. He doesn't even care. When has that guy ever reported on indie VTubers that are not the big well-known ones? Unless they're doing controversies, I don't know. You know what, never mind, disregard. I'm sure he probably has. Have I seen the VTuber logo for Everything trend? Yes. Yes, I have. It's a sad-looking logo for a pet store. It looks so generic. Like all company logos now, they're just becoming like this. Just text. What happened to this, huh? This was peak. This was good. What's going on with society, man? It's messed up. Hecked up, man. Hey, look at this one. What the heck? This one's different. Logopedia. No, simplify the logo, then someone else will expand upon it again, and the cycle continues. What about the Pringles logo? Is this it now? Is it just like, it's just this guy's face zoomed in? What happened to him? They took away his hair. He's bald now. It's just man with a mustache. It's kind of like the Starbucks logo, right? You start zooming in on the mermaid. Now this one's kind of creepy. This this is their original logo, presumably. It's kind of weird. I think this one was good. The Northern Line influence, the Patreon one is baffling. Oh yeah, the Patreon new logo doesn't make sense at all. Do I make popcorn? You could. Can you track down the origin of Erm posting? No. Actually, do I have an Erm? Look at it. I have an Erm emote. Hyper Mayhem. It's got Erm in it. Perma Smug, that has Erm in it. What really is Erm posting? What are some phrases associated with Erm posting? You have one? Erm. Welcome, Im Geyser. Is it like Erm what the scallop? Is that Erm posting? What the scalp? Streamer? It's like, is different from actually, right? It's different from actually. Do I not have an actually emote? Nerd. I guess nerd is the name of the emotes. Does this count as posting? Are these the same? Worm posting? Who up posting they worm? I'm gonna hydrate. It is 7 p.m. Alright, I've hydrated. Chia's is such a good one, they're all good. Actually, all doggos, all good pupperinos. He do a hecking bork. What's the name for that? When people say, is that Reddit posting? Or he, this pupper do be doing a heckin' borkado. What's that called? I was thinking like when you're nervous or weirded out. I see. It's like streamer. What is this? Is this posting? What if there was, worms? What if people posted worms, you know? Who I think Essie does it sometimes. Yeah, probably, I think Nino probably does it. What is this? Is that a worm? Are worms banned now? I don't even see this emote. What is that? Made mint, I heard before. Streamer. Worm. Does anyone own a worm? Anyone have a pet worm? Maybe. I feel like I haven't seen a worm in a while. I remember when I was a kid, on the playground, you would see a lot of worms. And now that I haven't been near a playground, or like a source of soil, really, I don't really see worms that much in my day-to-day. It really says a lot about society, doesn't it? Has anyone seen a slug recently? I feel like I probably haven't seen a slug since I was like in elementary school. When I think about it, I'm like, man, where are the slugs at? They don't even exist. What the frick happened? Do you see this? Why does my Twitch chat keep refreshing? And then I got like this... Our cheer icon got a brand new look. Open cheer. What is that? Nandoden says, my ma showed me a worm that was dried up in the shape of a heart. Dang. What do you think? You think that worm understood what it was doing? You think a worm even knows what a heart is? Worms don't even have hearts. Or do they? I saw a slug 2 days ago. Stepped on a snail the other day and then it got sad. I don't think I've seen a snail recently either. What are these emotes? Can anyone confirm what these emotes are that you're posting? For some reason I can't see them. Is this a worm? Don't think I've ever seen a slug in person. I have. It's a worm. Why can't I see it? Is it because I'm on Windows 10? But I feel like even if you're on Windows 10, you should still be able to see the emoji, right? Do I have to install an emoji pack? You're on Windows 10 and you see them? What the heck? My Windows is definitely up to date, though. I get those updates and I'm like, yeah, install it. It's a worm. The last thing I remember about seeing a slug was like I was in elementary school, and this is kind of cruel. Kids are kind of cruel, though. I remember when I was in elementary school, and there was like a slug in the playground. It was just, it was just chilling, moving around. What the kids would do, they would take a pencil and they would like just stab the slug with like the lead from the pencil, and then like the pencil would break apart, and then you would just see like the lead stuck in the slug, and then it would just keep going. It's messed up. The things that kids do. It's just like, man, it's cruel. Remember seeing kids do that too. Was that like a really common thing? Like, do kids just see slugs and think, I'm gonna stab that thing with the pencil? What happens to the slug when that happens though? Like, do you think slugs can feel that? Do you think the graphite in the pencil causes like harm to the slug? Emoji interpretation varies by software. Maybe you need a different browser. But this is Chrome. I feel like Chrome should know. You could be Choco level of invertebrate abuse, but you weren't. It's all good. What did she do? 2 invertebrates. We salted a couple of slugs before, but that was for protecting our garden, so it was just business. I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone put salt on a slug. I forgot what she did because it didn't matter. What? Then what if you're just making this up? What if this is Choco Jack slander for no reason? Or what if you're misremembering? Are you misremembering the time when she took like a cat intestine and used it as a bracelet? Because intestines are kind of like slugs in some ways. Intestines are kind of slug-like. Only Michael would do something like that. Assaulting slugs. Invertebrate abuse. She killed some worms and got told off by a teacher. Oh, making up Choco Jack's lore. Killed some worms and got told off by a teacher. It's messed up. Instrument strings are made from catgut. Wait, are they? Instrument strings? What are they made from, actually? Violin strings. What are those made of? Sure, let's look this up. What are violin strings made of? Oh, they're made from sheep intestine? Wait, catgut is the name for sheep intestine? They could also be made of nylon or steel. Bowstrings are from horsetails. Why would they call sheep intestines catgut? That's really misleading. Most violin strings are made of steel or synthetic materials. Authentic gut strings are still used by some advanced professional violin players, but they're not the norm. Are violin strings still made of horsehair? It's only used in the bow. The average violin bow has a ribbon of horsehair between the tip and the frog? Is the frog a part? Any violinist here? The frog? A violin frog? This is a frog. This thing is called a frog. Do you know this? Did everyone know this? This part of a violin bow. You got the frog, the throat, the Paris eye, the screw, the hair, the stick. I didn't know this. Bow frog. What the heck? You knew this? You all knew this? Play cello? Maybe it's called a different thing for cello. Used to be made from catgut, then they moved to sheep, but the name stuck. What the heck, man? Catgut. Catgut. Violin. String. Catgut. Most catgut strings are actually fashioned from sheep or cow intestines. Catgut instrument strings really made from cat guts. Are they actually from cats? Despite the name, catgut is not made of actual cat. It's not made from cat intestines. So my teacher explained the parts, I barely remember them. Frog. I think you're misremembering. They're not made from actual cats. The word catgut may have been an abbreviation of the word cattle gut. For cattle. Cat for cattle. I see. Dang. They're finding uses for everything, huh? Every part of the animal. Guts. You know what I realized? We haven't entered night mode yet. It's kind of messed up. We're already 2 hours in. Where is the night mode? Here it is. Here it is. It's right here. Alright, it is now nighttime, everyone. I almost accidentally clicked block element. Look between O and C on your keyboard. Look between J and 7 on your keyboard. What's between that? I don't know. Look between 1 and 2 on your keyboard. Why is that the new meme? Having people look at their keyboards. Messed up, man. Ooh. Fauna. Is that a fauna thing? They do say ooh in her chat. Only found between 1 and 2 is dust. You should be cleaning your keyboard, okay? If there's dust in there, gotta get it out. Actually, the annoying thing about being in the office, we don't technically have assigned seats. So it's like whatever seat you want to use that day, it's your desk. The thing is, like, the keyboards always like are not clean. I always have to like get a napkin from the kitchen and like wipe it down. It's messed up. I slam it upside down on the table until all the crumbs come out. You should get one of those air blowing things. I clean my keyboard every week. And it's good. Let's see, I just remember seeing the Musk banning all engagement farmers post, followed up by a post of the official Twitter account, engagement farming with the keyboard stuff. I saw that one. I did see that one. Oh, how Twitter has fallen. It's changed, man. They're changed. I think they mentioned some time ago that was like, if you have a lot of Twitter followers that are subscribed to Twitter, they will just give you Twitter Blue or whatever it's called, X Pro or whatever. And I was like, oh man, I wonder if like enough of my Twitter followers have that I would get it automatically. But thankfully, no, I don't. A lot of my Twitter followers do not have Twitter Plus or whatever. So good for them. But I did see some other people, and they did in fact get that. And they would always just tweet like, no, I just want you to know I didn't pay for this. They just gave it to me. I don't want this. Just put your keyboard in the dishwasher, and microwave your keyboard. Could you put your microwave... Sorry, could you put your keyboard in the freezer? Does anyone do that? I was gonna say, could you put your microwave in your freezer? That doesn't make sense. Anyone out there putting their electronics in the freezer? First time to be happy you don't qualify for free stuff. Yeah, I don't want a blue check mark. It's messed up. Who would pay for that? Twitter bots. Keyboard and freezer, I've never heard of this. Probably not. It doesn't make any logical sense. I'm sure someone's done it. It could kill the germs, you know? Reminds me of the toaster in the freezer, what if? I don't know what that's referring to. What does that mean? Toaster in the freezer? What's the weirdest thing people put in their freezers? I feel like I've put a phone in the freezer before. It helps sometimes, in some cases. Shove your entire PC in there. You could do it. It could be think of the thermals. A photo of their anime waifu. What would that accomplish, though? Putting a photo of your anime waifu in the freezer? Nothing. It would never even do anything. Sometimes people put shoes in the freezer. Are you aware of this? Maybe. You put water in the freezer. Could make ice. The XKCD guy looks into questions people have. One of them was, if you put a toaster in the freezer, what would happen to the bread? What did he determine? Wouldn't you just have frozen bread? Every time you open your fridge at 1 AM for another handful of shredded cheese, your anime waifu looks at you disappointed. Is that a thing people do? People put things in their fridge so that when they open their fridge, they get to see things. Quick summary is that the toaster is way better at its job than the freezer is, so the bread would toast. I see. Did he actually do it, though? That sounds like an Uwu to Owo thing. Something that he would do on his stream. Right? Doesn't that sound like something he would do? Drill a hole in the freezer, put a toaster in there. Toast some bread in the freezer. He could do that. Totally. There's nothing stopping him. He's been doing a lot of things with lead recently. Is he okay? Lunchables has lead in it, and then he was like, let's make a Lunchable that has like 100% lead. He did some other thing with lead. What's going on? Making things hot with electricity is so easy. So true. Uto really went from a random wealthy lurker to mini celebrity. No, he was a Karagi chatter. He didn't start here. The way you're describing it made it seem as though this was one of his main places he went to. He was just here occasionally. Whoop. Okay, failed to catch this fish. Remember his old screen name? Was there something before Uwusowo? Uwo Slab? Before he was Mr. Slab? Uwo. Secret cringe account. Yes? He's doing well though. Nowadays, he's out there collabing with the big name streamers. It's because, you know, he's actually doing interesting stuff. Compared to many streamers that just go live and play video games, he's out there doing science. Things that are interesting and unique to watch. My first extended exposure to Pippa was him playing Mahjong with her. I forget when I first, saw Pippa. I think the first time I heard her voice, I was like, I didn't expect her voice to sound like this. But I feel like the most I've seen of Pippa was maybe Razul in his Mahjong streams. Probably. First saw is one thing, first extended exposure. Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. First time seeing a stream, or that's the thing. I don't think I've seen many Pippa clips. I've only seen screenshots that are oh, look what she did on stream, but not as many recorded clips. But I don't know. Recently watched some of her and Mari Ian. Mari is really unhinged. Every time I check her stream, she's she's got a whole weird energy going on. It's cool though. Yo, look at how small this fish is. What the frick? What the heck is this? Oh, did I? Okay, here it is. Some clips of her and Mari collabing in RuneScape. Man. Good old RuneScape. You seeing this fish? Look at this fish, man. Did you all see the news that the fish guy from FaZe Connect paid for everyone's Artist Alley fees at Offkai Expo? That's cool. Saw that on Twitter. What is the fee anyway for how many artists are there? And what was their fee for having a table? Just to get a sense of how much money that was. Coffee. They do make coffee. FaZe Connect. It's pretty much just a coffee company. Exactly. Has anyone tried their coffee? I expect the fee to be 500 to 1,000 per table. Let's see. Is it? That's a lot of money. How many tables are there? Has anyone here been to Off-Kai Expo? How big is the artist alley there? Heard the coffee is bad. Pippa infamously trash talked the coffee, so I have yet to. You've been to Off-Kai? How many artists would you say are at Artist Alley? I don't know. I'm not a fan of coffee, so I have no intention of ever trying it. But you know, I'm sure it makes money. Do people actually drink gamer sups? Does anyone know? I always see like streamers like be sponsored by like Rogue Energy and gamer sups and whatever. But like, does anyone actually like drink those? Apparently. I've never seen it. I don't even know if the streamers that I've seen sponsored, if they even drink it. You do? Is it good? I'll get gamer subs if my Oshi gets a flavor. Man. So easily manipulated by the content, by the brand engagement. I'm not sure if gamer subs or energy drinks or protein supplements. I don't actually know what it is, but whatever it is, I have no interest in trying it. I have like their cherry and peach tea flavor. Oh, they have tea? Oh wait, it's probably energy drink tea, right? Energy drink powder? I see. I did get... I mentioned this before, but I did have someone DM me on Twitter. He was like, hey, I work for... I forgot the name of the company. It's like either Rogue Energy or Gamer Subs or something. They're like, hey, like your stream, have you considered Rogue Energy sponsorship? I forget which one it was. One of those, and I just ignored it because I'm like, nope. Nope, definitely not. That would have been wild. I would not take a sponsorship for something unless it was something that I would like personally probably use myself. And since I never drink energy drinks, I would not take one. Wolf Energy. I've literally never had an energy drink. PC Wolfie sponsorship. What? Personal computers? I don't know what... Yeah, if I was sponsored by water, I would sponsor water. Welcome to Saper Tea or Sapper Tea. Rational and morally good point of view. I mean, because, like, here's the thing. If I were to take a sponsorship, like, the money that the sponsorship would be worth would not be very much compared to how much I make just day to day in my job. So, like, if I'm taking a sponsorship, it's because I want to, right? It's not because I want the money. There's literally no way that they would pay enough money for it to be worth it. Wolfie branded water. Bath water. What the? Big Water. Sponsored by Big Water. You know, okay, if they had like an electric kettle sponsorship, I would take that. Because I've been saying that electric kettles are really good. And if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be like, yeah, I use those. Sure, definitely. What are some other sponsorships I would take? I don't know. VTube Studio? They don't do sponsorships. If you wanted a sponsorship, you have to reach out to them. I don't want a sponsorship, though. I have no interest in doing sponsorships. But I'm like, you know, hypothetically, if I were to. Other sponsorships, maybe Toon Squid, the iPad app that I use for drawing. I think it's a good app. I would take that sponsorship. I don't know, what else even? What's the most niche sponsorship you have seen? I don't know. Is there even such a thing? Catch and release sponsorship? They don't do sponsorships. They don't even update this game anymore. Also, I feel like why would, if you were someone like who worked at a company that had sponsorships, I feel like you would be unlikely to do a sponsorship for someone who already plays your game for free every week, right? Like I'll just do this for free. Rain time. What food would I be happy to rep? I don't know. Oh, you know, what about Slice? It's a pizza delivery sort of thing. Slice. I use their website sometimes to order pizza. It's like you know how like they have Uber Eats and they have like all this other stuff. Slice is one that's specifically for pizza, and it's also like better for local businesses. I think it's a New York specific thing, or maybe not. I don't know. It's definitely in New York though, and yeah, local pizza places do it. And I think they pay better money compared to, well, better money to the companies themselves. It's also cheaper. If you order pizza from there, the prices are lower than if you were to go through like Uber Eats or whatever. Local pizza place here that uses it. Yeah. I feel like I would try to go for My City Ambassador if I were ever big enough for some sort of sponsorship. You're shelling it too much anyway. Docs your location. What if New York City sponsored me? Just the city of New York. Hey, here's some New York streamers. They're gonna be here advertising the city of New York. Someone who doesn't go outside. That'd be weird. Sounds like it would be New York specific. Well, I guess it has restaurants outside of New York. What's the difference with just calling up the pizza place? Does it just provide a better front end or something for picking places and ordering? I feel like probably calling them up is better. However, I don't do that. When was the last time you all called something? Or is called some place to place an order? That feels so outdated nowadays. Do people do that anymore? I think some places have they outsource their phone things, actually. Some places they give you a phone number. If you call it, it actually goes to a call center. And then they take your order and then they pass it along to the actual restaurant. Did you know this? I didn't know this until recently. I was looking for jobs, and one of them was like this one place that was like some sort of call center sort of thing. They have like online analytics. If New York was going to sponsor a VTuber, I feel like it has to be Bodega, right? Possibly. They should sponsor her. A really long time. Pretty much everywhere I go now has a website for ordering. Exactly. Used to call orders when my local favorite Chinese food place existed, as recently as 2 years ago. Do you think they outsourced it to a call center? It's possible. See, when I lived in CA, I would call the pizza place down the road and then go pick it up. I'm always like kind of cautious of that, because like Someone could just place an order and then just not show up, right? It's like back in the day when someone would order something, they would just order to someplace, and then they wouldn't get paid until you actually deliver, right? If you call them, do you have to give them your... Actually, no, I guess they do take your credit card number over the phone sometimes. Do you just give them your credit card number on the phone, or do you have them show up and then you pay them with cash? I guess they have like those portable credit card swiping things nowadays, right? Or you could just pay them online even though you call them. I don't know. It just showed up. Yeah, I don't know. How do you pay them though? Do you give the person cash? I often call orders mostly because I don't want to support / get cut to the middleman food app. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think some places, I remember when the place that I worked at for 7 years, there was like this Chinese food place that we would order from sometimes. But we would like place orders in the app and then like physically go to pick it up. And if you go on their website, they use like this service called Chow Now or something. And I think that thing has like no fees. They pay like a flat fee per month to the company to host the site for them. But they don't pay, you don't have to pay them per order. I mean the yes, you do have to pay the restaurant per order, obviously. But they were not paying a fee to the online service. A lot of website front ends for buying from restaurants are operated by some third party, incurring additional fees, so I would rather call. Yeah. But there is like a convenience factor, I guess. I would use cash so I could tip them. Makes sense. I do food app for pickup once a month only because my Amex gives me credits for Grubhub, Uber Eats that are use it or lose it. I know I'm getting slightly ripped off. Yeah, the prices are so expensive. They do mark up the prices even more on Uber Eats. Because like the pizza place that I ordered from, I used to like every few months you would just get these promo offers from Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever. And I'd be like, okay, that's like free credits. Might as well just order something. And then when I like started using Slice, I was like, wait a second, this is like so much cheaper. Even with the fees associated with using Slice. The prices on there were a lot lower. And they give a 10% discount on every order for some reason. I don't know how that happens. I think any place where they charge a fee for online ordering, I just go to the place and order takeout. Yeah. It's weird. It's so wacky though that like Uber Eats and all those companies are taking so much fees like from the restaurants, and yet they're still not profitable. Isn't that wacky? You buy like one thing and then you have like $5 to $10 in like fees. And even then, they're losing money. Will they ever even earn money? I don't even know. Like, what's their plan to get profit? they okay, you know, like startups, they have like plans to like, okay, first step is to gain market share, operate at a loss, just to be the major player in this space. Okay, well they've kind of done that a little bit. But then like, is their plan just to like, once they have a monopoly, to just increase the prices even more? Payments can be not so safe if done by someone with little experience. That is true. You don't want like every restaurant to be writing their own website with like payment processing on it, because that is really easy to get wrong. You always have to use like a third party. It makes more sense. I don't get it. Do their servers run on rare earth metals? No, they just pay their engineers a lot. I don't know. What are they doing, man? The CEO needs that new car to help swoo more investors. They could buy several cars. Thousands upon thousands of cars. No, how do they... How can they even possibly make money? They're already operating at a loss. Everyone else is also doing so. Sometimes as an Uber driver, Uber would take a bigger than 50% cut. And I would get super mad. It's messed up. It's hecked up what they're doing out there. Anyway. But yeah, you could consider calling the companies. And by companies, I mean restaurant. You could just go there, pick it up in person. Wasn't all the time, but I think it was unacceptable that they would ever do it even once. Yeah. It must suck to be a worker in the food industry. Either delivering or making the food or like whatever. Dealing with customers. So wacky. Anyway. We got a few minutes left. Let's see. Why is this trying to save a file? What the frick is this? They're trying to save Twitch chat as an HTML file. Okay, we have... Let's in this final few minutes, let's play New York Times Connections. Play. Okay, what do we got here? Mini Lime, Faith Mole. Salsa, Poodle, Pico, Kilo, Mega, and Micro. These are scientific units. Prefixes. Metric prefixes. Exactly. Okay, then you got salsa, lime, cilantro, onion. These are things... Yeah, taco toppings. Okay. And then... Mole. No. Pencil. Pencil. Faith. Pencil. Mini. These are types of skirts, right? Pencil skirt, mini skirt. I don't know if these other ones are. Faith. Faith skirt. Poodle. Mole. Capital. Capital. Capital punishment. Mini punishment. Capital. Why do you tilt your head when looking at a virtual screen? The headset is kind of heavy. Sometimes you gotta, like, balance it. I'm thinking. I'm out here thinking. Poodle's a skirt too? Okay. Types of skirts. Pencil skirt, mini skirt, poodle skirt. Wrap, is it a wrap skirt? Foot skirt? Faith skirt? Mole? Wrap. What if it was a wrap? Oh, let's go. A wrap skirt? Okay, what is this one? Mole, foot, faith, capital. Words with hill. Capital hill, faith hill, foot hill, mole hill. Alright. Let's do the mini crossword. I use an index. I do not. I use a Quest 2. If you scroll down in the Twitch description, it has all of the things I use for VR. Speak with a gravelly voice. I don't know. ASMR? Sound of an angry grunt. I don't know. Very excited with up. What? Riled up. Riled up. Lies around lazily. Ridge on a guitar's neck. I don't know. Spot of tea? Question mark. Fancy a spot of tea. Plentiful. Ancient grain in a healthy cereal. Degrees conferred after successful defenses. Something baked. Unsound. Half baked. Okay, maybe this is not riled. This is probably half baked, right? Guitar one is fret. Fret. 8 across. Oh, it is. Okay, it does start with F. 7 lies around lazily. Lazes. Very excited with up. Something up. I don't know. Sound of an angry grunt. People who use low-end VR headsets, does doing 540p for eyes miss its purpose? I would imagine it's probably pretty bad. I don't know if you could even do that. Probably could. Ancient grain in a healthy cereal? Oats? What even are ancient grains? Why do they call them ancient grains? Speak with a gravelly voice. You know, I don't know any of these. I think I'm just gonna give up. This is the first mini crossword where I'm just like, I actually just don't know. Reveal the entire puzzles for me. Rasp? Humph? Amped. Oh, amped up. Lulls? Lie around lazily, lulls. Rumor? Spot of tea. Oh, I get it. Tea as in, like, the slang version of tea. Like, spill the tea or whatever. Plentiful. Ample. Ancient grain. Spelt? PhDs for... PhDs, got them. Degrees conferred after successful defenses. Okay, that's hard. Whatever. Anyway, let's see what day it is. Let's send a raid somewhere. Yeah, ancient grains. What did they mean by this? Administrative Professionals Day. International Guide Dog Day. National Pet Care for All Day. Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day. Denim Day. Brandon Day. Skipping Day. Pigs in a Blanket Day. New Kids on the Block Day. Secretary Day. Scream Day. World Day for Animals in Laboratories. Is that a lab rat right there? Stationary Day. A bunch of people's birthdays. Which of these days seems like a good raid message? Rat. Any office lady streamers? I don't know. But this doesn't specifically mention rats. World Day for Animals in Laboratories. It's too long. What raid day do you want to do today? Guide Dog Day. Administrative Professionals Day. Stationary Day. I don't know. You come up with the raid message. You type whatever you want. Let's see who's streaming. Choco Jacks is streaming. Art. Other people are out here streaming other things. But who do I feel like raiding? Denim Day. Could do Denim Day. Okay, what about some of these people? Who's out here? What was it again? What day was it? I don't know. You get to decide. Administrative Professionals Day. Or that one. You could do that one. World Day for Animals in Laboratories. Okay, of these people, let's raid... what is KK Cyber doing? Just chatting? Sure. Let's raid KK Cyber. Raid is going. Welcome Peepiro and goodbye. Alright, that's it for today. I will be back on Friday with Picross. But no stream tomorrow. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thank you. Hope you all have a good day tomorrow. And then Saturday we got various games as usual. Good times. Good Wednesday. We did some fishing. Controller's battery got fixed somehow, magically. My eyes kind of hurt for some reason. I don't know why. Why is that? You ever have this? You put on your VR headset, and then for a while your eyes start hurting. It's messed up. Anyway. That raid is going soon. I start from pollen. Oh no, it is spring. Anyway, raid's going. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.